Hey you guys, what's up? This is Brandon and this is my review of Pokemon Legends Arceus. Now I was meant to do this review yesterday and I had the video all done, all finished, but then I uploaded it and realized there was no sound. Why was there no sound? I have absolutely no idea because I had my microphone in and everything. But I digress. So here we go with the review for Pokemon Legends Arceus. All I want to do first off is this. Slow clap for Game Freak. This game is, I'm going to say right now, the best Pokemon game I have ever played. Period. Yes, some other generations were fun, but this is the best Pokemon game I've ever played. Period. And I have a list of things I wrote down because I have a whole bunch of thoughts and I want to keep them organized. So I want to start off with the graphics of this game. The graphics aren't anything spectacular. They're not like, like Halo type graphics or anything like that. But they're good enough graphics for Pokemon. I'm satisfied with the graphics for this game for Pokemon. I'm completely fine with them. They're like Breath of the Wild graphics, and I'm completely okay with that. No problem with those at all. Then the story for this game. So you fall through a space-time rift into the Hisui region back in the past. So back in the past it was called the Hisui region, but in the future it's called the Sinnoh region. So in the Hisui region, they're afraid of Pokemon. They don't know much about Pokemon. They want to learn about Pokemon. So you join the expedition team alongside Professor Laventon. He's the professor of this region, and he wants you to basically create the region's first ever Pokedex. But to create the first ever Pokedex, you don't just catch the Pokemon. You have to catch the Pokemon and then do certain things with them. You have to catch the Pokemon and then watch that certain Pokemon do a certain move a couple of times, or catch a certain number of this Pokemon to get that data all around in the Pokedex for that Pokemon. And there's also, you have to see it do strong style moves or agile style moves, which in this game, the strong style moves are where your move will be stronger, but you may lose a turn in your battle lineup, so the opponent might get to go twice, depending on how fast they are. Or the agile style move, where you'll lose power in your move, but you may get to go twice. You may get to be faster than your opponent. So those play into strategy of the game. So that brings me into gameplay. So catching Pokemon in the wild. This is the big selling point of this game. It has been of every Pokemon game, but this one especially, because you don't have to battle Pokemon to catch them. You can sneak up, throw a Pokeball, real time, throwing it, and try to catch them. And you will see them either get caught or break out, which is very cool. They will either be caught or break out of the Pokeball. And if you're having a hard time catching them, you can also throw berries at them so they will eat them to be distracted, and eating certain berries make them easier to be caught. If some Pokemon will also run away, and some will get angry, and if some get angry, they will start charging at you, and you either have to throw a Pokemon out at them to battle them to catch them at that point, or you can throw balls of mud at them to try and stop them, which will distract them, allowing you to throw a Pokeball at them at that point in time. So those are different ways to catch Pokemon. And also in this game, when you're out catching Pokemon, there's also a big sense of danger, because Pokemon themselves can hit you with their moves and cause you to black out, pass out, faint, whatever you want to call it. So they can hit you with their moves. You can be out in the field and you could see a Rapidash, and it can hit you with a flamethrower and pretty much injure you, and you got to run off before it gets you to the point where you end up blacking out, because then you will lose some of your items and then end up back at base camp. Because in this game you have base camps, and you are are stationed at this base camp, and that's where you buy, sell things, heal up your Pokemon, and then you go out to the area to catch. And when you're catching these Pokemon, there's also alpha Pokemon, and you'll know because the music will change, and they have glowing red eyes. And the alpha Pokemon, they have different moves. They have different moves they can learn. They are much stronger. They are bigger. They are much harder to catch. And they are really, probably over-leveled than what you are at the current time that you encounter them. So, I'm out there trying to catch, Ponytas, and I run into, a level 45 Alpha Rapidash. And I'm just, booking it like this, trying to get away from the Rapidash, because the thing is just way too strong. And, it gives that sense of danger, because if it gets me, I'm gonna black out and lose a lot of my items. So I do like that aspect of it. And this game, it's not open world, but it is open world to an extent, because you have like 5 different areas that you go to, and each area is a gigantic open world area you can explore. Like you could put like 20 of the wild areas from Pokemon Sword and Shield into like this entire of like the expanseness of this game. That's how big it is. It is huge. It is huge. Like I can run from one end of one of the maps to the other end, and it'd take me probably 5 minutes, which is good. Which is good because I don't know, well, 5 or 10 probably. I don't think it's that big in Sword and Shield, the wild area. I'd have to go back and look, but I don't think it really is. But I love that aspect about it. Like you can go to whatever open world area that you want to go to, explore, catch the Pokemon, come back, heal, because your central town is Jubilife Village. You're in Jubilife Village, and that's where they took you in. They took you in at Jubilife Village to just be a resident there, but you had to prove yourself by catching Pokemon, getting information on them and that kind of thing. So I do think it's really cool. So Jubilife Village is the central hub, and you have like these other areas that you go out to try and catch Pokemon. It's very cool. But the battle mechanics is very cool, because when you throw a Pokemon out to battle, it's like in real time, so you'll throw it out. You can move around while the Pokemon's battling. You can choose a move. While the Pokemon's doing a move, you can like run around the battle to see the other trainer, run up to the other trainer, and your Pokemon will still be battling. But if you run too far away from the battle while they're battling, the battle will end. So it's all in real time, which is very cool, which I feel like they should bring that mechanic over to Gen 9, which I feel like they might be doing, because Gen 9 is going to be open world. So I'm hoping they bring a lot of Pokemon Legends Arceus mechanics over to Scarlet and Violet. So, then, about online, there is no online. The only online there is trading Pokemon with people, but that's about it. There's no battling, so you don't have to worry about natures or anything like that. There's not even any abilities from Pokemon in it, because this is back in the past, so there's no abilities or anything like that. But there is like Hisuian forms of Pokemon, so Pokemon that you know about, there's like Hisuian forms of them, and I do like that they do the different forms for Pokemon, because it gives you Pokemon that you would never normally use a chance to be used, because maybe, now Voltorb's a electric grass, so now maybe you want to use it because that's a cool typing, whatever, that kind of thing. And there is some new Pokemon in here just for the Hisui region, like Ursaluna, Overquill, Sneasler, Weirdeer, a bunch of new Pokemon to use, and Basculegion, I do recommend you use them because they are fun to use, and their typings are unique. So, yeah, a lot to talk about in this game. And then we have, and the next in my notes, it breaks the conventions of Pokemon. It really does. When you go into this game and you're playing it, it feels like a Pokemon game, but it doesn't feel like a Pokemon game. Like it breaks the conventions of traditional Pokemon. Like, you will go into this and it feels like a breath of fresh air. You're just, because it feels like a fresh new Pokemon adventure that we've never had before, where you can actually go out, throw Pokeballs in real time, battle in real time, have danger out in the field, of a real sense of danger trying to catch these Pokemon. You have Pokemon flying up in the air and you have to throw Pokeballs at them to try and catch them. I think it's very cool. And also, to get Pokeballs in this game, I forgot to mention, you have to craft them. You have to get materials while you're out in these areas get materials with Pokemon and running up to them and getting different materials, and use those materials to craft potions, revives, Pokeballs, Great Balls, whatever you need. You have to get the certain materials and the certain recipes to craft those balls. So it's very cool, and it takes a bit of a strategy to do it as well, and I do like it. So like, you'll see a Staraptor flying up in the air, and you can create, like, they have a new wing ball. So the wing ball, it will fly up there and it shoots up and it will catch that Pokemon up in the air, which I think is very cool. But a lot of different mechanics in this game, a lot of different stuff to talk about. But overall, this game was fantastic. I absolutely loved it. The only thing that I think would have made it 100% better is to have online play. That would have been amazing. You know, then natures would have made a lot of sense, and then could have really got into some competitive stuff with the Hisuian forms. But either way, I digress. This game was amazing. The gameplay, the graphics, the different, breaking the traditional Pokemon conventions, all that kind of stuff is just great. I enjoyed the crap out of it. It's not 100% perfect, but I'm definitely going to give Pokemon Legends Arceus an A. If you've played Pokemon Legends Arceus, please let me know your thoughts on it in the comment section below. Also, if this is your first time viewing, please click that subscribe button for more. This is Brandon. Thanks for watching. Peace.